in attendance, battling for another title.
But what we will get to see is Magnus against Wesley. So we'll let the chess speak for itself in this case.
Exactly. And here we go. It's a Queen's Gambit declined. Magnus tends to play his A-list openings against the very top dogs. No more Bong Clouds, no more cow openings. It's mainstream stuff. And he loves this Carlsbad structure, Magnus, with both white and black, where it tends to get a bit locked. I'm expecting c6 soon. And lots of maneuvers.
Is this a reaction that he's kind of tired?
It's one that I don't remember.
He doesn't remember.
Ooh.
This isn't a good sign.
Old
Too old, yeah. Okay.
Kasparov game here, right? With bishop g4, h3 takes d4. Like, I'm sure this has been sold with engines, and I just don't know it.
I also believe this is well-known theory. Magnus quoting some World Championship games. He's got a crazy memory when it comes to chess history.
Maybe I'm wrong. Is that because Wesley would be happy with a draw here? Because he's in the lead. He has 6 out of 6.
b7.
Wesley shaking his head. I think Wesley would love a draw with black.
Like, from my point of view,
kind of
it's
mass
not so familiar with these World Championship games from ancient times. It looks to me like Magnus just has the bishop pair. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. He does have the bishop pair. It's just a question of whether he can keep the bishop pair intact while maintaining some kind of other imbalance, maybe. D takes e3 is coming next. Either he'll have to take an isolated pawn or part with one of his beloved bishops next move.
Right.
It's not impressive, that's for sure. But maybe we can pretend to have some slight advantage here.
Okay.
Thinking that bishop is stronger than... I don't know why I went with this rook. Why on earth did I go with this rook? Not the other one.
Well,
Magnus has a lot to say about this position, and yeah, he seems to be a little bit out of it today. He seems a bit tired. It's been a long day of chess already for him. Now he's regretting which rook he moved. He looks tired.
spoiler alert, that was by far the best move according to the computer. I don't understand why above my pay grade, but the other rook would have been significantly worse.
Wow.
According to the computer. Magnus would still have had decent chances, but not the advantage he currently has.
Okay, so Magnus gives up the bishop pair, but if anyone can be better, it has to be Magnus here. With an open position with the bishop against the knight and slightly better development. Here he can win a pawn. No. A2 is hanging also.
He just saves it, but even if the queens and rooks come off, like the bishop's better than the knight, I think there's decent long-term chances. It's a Magnus type of position. Wesley would love to have the white pieces being a positional grinder himself.
No, maybe rook b3? No.
Rook b3 would allow some tricks. Knight to d4.
Oh, wow.
And a fork. Black will land a check.
Yikes.
Material.
It looks like such a chill position, but then suddenly those kinds of things appear out of nowhere. And Magnus is spending some time right now.
Oh, wait, it goes deeper. I would have blundered there. Rook b3 was a very good move, apparently, because after knight to d4, white could have played queen h5, threatening checkmate.
Oh!
He could have, the tricker would have become the tricked. And instead, Magnus goes for a positional approach where he has won a pawn, but has had to part with his bishop. I have seen him win these many times.
Only an A pawn left.
Oh.
Kind of starts smelling a little bit like a draw, but the queens are still on the board.
Why did he trade off his b pawn? A b pawn's so much better than an a pawn.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
Okay.
Rook c3, I suppose.
Queen a is such a clever move, though. Protecting everything, no tricks.
Yeah, yeah. Like, black had to be careful of the back rank, but now he has created Luft and some breathing space.
How to improve for Magnus. If the queens come off...
This also looks a little bit similar to my game.
Oh. Similar to his game.
So in such a position, what would you like to trade off as white in order to improve your chances? Would you want to... I mean, If you could trade off both the rooks and the queens, well, then you're winning. But if you have to choose, do you want the rooks off or the queens off?
I think if I were Magnus, I would want the queens off only if I could get another set of rooks off the board.
Okay, so one rook
One
left for each would be good chances for white, yeah?
Yeah, or all of the rooks off the board. A pure queen endgame, and probably white's king is safe enough that the A pawn will decide. So
Okay, so what you don't want is only the queens,
yeah,
which
but
he's getting now.
maybe he had to allow it though. Maybe there was no way to keep the pressure, and he's going to hope that his king is active. He'll now try and trade off one set of rooks.
Right, because if rook A8, then you can go rook C8 and trade one pair of rooks. And then run the king over to the A pawn and trying to run it up the board.
The black rook on A7 is quite passive at least, so Wesley needs to be a bit careful. That's why he moves his rook up, so there's no rook trades on the cards.
It's so strange to me because when I was growing up, the saying was that all rook endgames are drawn.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like I don't understand anymore. No rook endgames are drawn anymore. Everyone plays everything out, and well, you get results. I don't understand anymore.
Continue to grind.
Nothing's a draw when it's 5+0.
Yeah, exactly. This
I'll
format.
continue to grind, he just says.
Yeah.
But Wesley,
He's blundered his
Yes,
pawn.
no,
No, but
much
rook
longer,
f4, rook f4, rook f3.
Okay, let's try and flag then.
Okay, 3 versus 2. It's a dead drawn endgame. No chance of creating a pass pawn. Flaggeroni. We were talking about the Venezuelan flag. We should be talking about Magnus trying to flag in all these games.
Yeah.
And Wesley, look at his slight smile. He knows what's happening. Wesley knows.
And this is where you try and play like rook b7 and hope the opponent pre-moves rook b3 and try to catch their rook.
Yeah.
But there's no way for Magnus to advance.
I guess I'm only trying to flag myself here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Wesley's going to maintain the lead. The draw's a fantastic result with black, half a point ahead of Magnus.
Yeah.
It does feel like he undersold his advantage, Magnus, grabbing the pawn and then leaving himself with the A pawn and then letting the A pawn be traded off.
More space.
A few small errors.
Is Magnus making any progress?
Not really, unfortunately. His king is advanced.
Now at many points as well, he just trade rooks if he wants to.
Yeah. Rook trade still a draw, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
If black can maintain the opposition with the kings.
Right.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's make him earn it. No. Oh, I had rook. Damn it, I had rook. I was kind of close to winning there. I mean, not really, but...
As close as he'll get, Magnus. Okay, he's nearly up on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worked for it.
Oh, he's earning seconds, but the 50 move rule is going to start kicking into
Yeah. When was the
effect
last time a pawn was
shortly.
taken?
Oh, it was a while ago now. We're at move 86.
Can he trade here? Yeah, he can.
Can, and this is going to be a draw. The black king holds its ground.
Right, yeah.
The H pawn alone will not be enough. Black's king will go to the corner. And Magnus's king can't bypass. Very well-known draw. Wesley So is going to show it. Even with 40 seconds on the clock, it's enough. And here we go, final few moves now. The king will block the white king, and nothing for Magnus to do.
And he's smiling. He's realizing.
It is a draw.
And
Frustration for Magnus.
yeah, absolutely. And he's looking through the game now. You can see it in his eyes that he's trying to see what could I have done better. But he can't spend too much time looking at that because we are headed towards the 8th round.